So you're probably wondering, instead of doing a review on the phone, you should probably do a review on the haircut. Which is true, because look at me. So there's a random cat in the backyard right now laying on the table. Check this out. Probably gonna end up jumping off when I walk back there, but yeah. But this video is gonna be about Huawei situation going on with the US government and Google. I'm also gonna talk about the Blue G9, a device that they just released, and bring up in discussion my Asus Zenfone Max M1. So stay tuned.
Bad girl, I'm a nice guy. Liquor in my cup, I gotta really toughen up. Yeah, nurse strap.
So let's talk about this whole Huawei fiasco. Then currently been banned by the US government. Google basically just swept them clean. They got 90 days to get their stuff together, and then I guess we'll see what happens. So in case you don't know, Google has banned or basically taken most of their services off of Huawei phones. Now the thing about this is that I've done my research on this topic here, but as far as I'm concerned, there are other companies or OEMs that have done the same thing that Huawei has done, just not as big as Huawei is. So honestly, this is just a situation of, you know, wrong place, wrong time. But I think Huawei has the opportunity to get out of this some way, somehow. We all know what's a good way for them to get rid of this situation here: money. But I am no expert on this here. It just sucks what's going on with Huawei, and I hope they get out of this because they make great phones. Yeah, it just sucks. You don't want a company to just lose out because of things that other OEMs are doing, and they're still selling phones in this country. Another thing is that Blue has just released a new phone. It's called the Blue G9. It's $130 right now because it's on sale. Once it goes off of sale, the retail price would be $180. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and vent some frustration to you guys because I bought a Blue device and they said that they will get Android Pie to the device. They promised, basically, and it still hasn't happened. Now, I did reach out to them on Twitter. I directly tweeted them and I asked them, hey, when is the update coming? And they told us that they're working hard. When the update does come, they'll let everyone know. So as you can imagine, you buy a device, you get updates. That's pretty much the norm, right? But in Blue's case, it's just they don't have too much of a good history when it comes to updating the devices that they release to the public. They usually put out new devices with the newer software. If you ever want to buy a Blue device, just make sure you keep that in mind. But it's not just specific to Blue, it's to a lot of different OEMs. Putting out new hardware with new software instead of updating the hardware from last year. Now, I'm gonna call myself a sucker because, you know, they said that they were promised to get the update to us in a timely manner, but it hasn't happened. And when the update does come, I'm gonna be appreciative. But I think it's time for me just to officially get a device that's gonna have software updates for, I guess, 2 to 3 years, which is pretty good on the Android side. I think it's even longer on iOS devices. I think I need to go ahead and get myself a Pixel 3, man, or a Pixel 3a, budget Pixel, whatever, because at this point, it's just about software updates for me. I haven't been getting too many of those updates with my Android devices. And with my latest phone here, the Asus Zenfone Max M1, I just really been enjoying this phone. It's just a couple of things about it that I don't like, and I'm glad I didn't say it in the first impression video. You know, you want to give yourself a few days before you say anything that's concrete. The device is pretty laggy. It's not the most snappiest phone. It has the Snapdragon 425, and that kind of sucks because I had devices with the similar processor in it before, I guess with an older Android version, and it seemed to have run better on the phone that was older as opposed to a phone having a later software, it running a little bit slower. But the cameras on the device, A1. Can't complain about it. I love the fact that you get 2 different options. One is a standard angle or standard camera, and the other one is a wide angle camera, so I do appreciate that. And also another thing is that the form factor of this device, it being so small and able to hold in the hands comfortably, like, I am not complaining about that. That's probably one of my favorite things about it. But yes, that whole situation with Huawei, man, it really does suck. I think they're going to be able to find a way out of this because money solves a lot of different issues, so keep a lookout on that. And as far as the Blue device that recently came out, the Blue G9, it does look pretty good. It's at a really good price right now, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs internal storage, and it has a mode on the camera called 52 megapixel mode. When it comes to things like that, they do get me interested. It just sucks when I have a device that I buy from them and they don't update it. So this is just a quick little vlog here to give you guys just something different because, you know, everything doesn't have to always be about a phone specifically. I could just talk to you about how I feel about things. So let me know in the comment section, do you think Huawei is going to get out of this? Are you a fan of the Blue G9? Let me know. But remember to share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It's just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. I want to say thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.